The Newcastle United FC fixture list for the 2021-2022 season has been released today, and we have sent in our most experienced guy to give you the lowdown on what's to come. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with explosive diarrhea, so you'll have to make do with this guy. This is the Keeping It Tuned YouTube channel. Yeah, and I just heard it all. You know, he's just telling me that I'm not the best anymore, and then I'll call you back. Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Jason, and I hope you are doing well. I've got my fan on. You probably hear that in the background. I could not help that because it is bloody hot today. It is between 28 and 30 degrees here in the southeast. And it is absolutely hot. It is so hot. But the Newcastle United fixture list has been released today. And by the way, I hope you like the intro. I was in a funny mood again, and I felt like making that. But yeah, anyway, let's get in and show you who our opening fixtures are against. So, as you can see right here, I got it right for once. We have our opening game against West Ham, and I believe we played West Ham in our first game last season, but I believe we did play at West Ham, so we got our home fixture this time round. My prediction was a home tie, so I did get that right, but I was going for a Manchester City home match for our opening game of the season. But I am happy with West Ham to begin with. Hopefully we can get 3 points on the board there. I do like those first 3 run of games there. We've got West Ham, Aston Villa and Southampton in the month of August. I can see 3 points against West Ham. I can possibly see maybe a point against Villa. Depends on if they're going to perform as well as they did last season. Southampton, I can see 3 points as well. So we could potentially get 7 points from those 3 games. That's all depending on if we can show as much heart as what we did to the close of last season. And if we can bring new faces in and rebuild the squad kind of by getting rid of a load of deadwood. Maybe getting rid of Steve Bruce as well and bringing in someone better. We head into September and we have got Manchester United, Leeds United and Watford. To be honest, only see us getting anything from the Watford game maybe. But we do tend to not perform against newly promoted teams. So yeah, that could be a bit of a worrying month there. Move on into October. I mean, we don't really want to talk much about Leeds United. We don't want to reminisce over that horrific 5-2 defeat that we had. Manchester United, obviously, is Man United. It's a big game, but we're going to be at Old Trafford, so who knows? We could get something, but we might not. I don't see September being a good month, but I do see us starting off pretty well, depending on what happens. Into October, we've got Wolves, Tottenham, Crystal Palace and Chelsea. Wolves haven't been as good as what they were since they came into the Premier League. They had a season to forget last season, I think. They weren't at their best. So we could maybe pick up points against them, maybe a point. Spurs, we don't know what their new manager is going to have the team playing, so maybe not see anything out of that game. Crystal Palace, now being a Londoner myself, my dad is a Crystal Palace fan, so I'm always looking forward to the times when we get to play Palace so that I can get some bragging rights over him. We are at Selhurst Park then as well. but we do seem to have some good results against Crystal Palace. And I do have what I did rub into his face a few seasons ago was when we won at Selhurst, I believe it was. We won that game 1-0 with Mikel Merino getting the only goal of the game, and I ended up getting a Newcastle shirt with Mikel Merino on the back. Well, my sister got me a Newcastle shirt with Mikel Merino on the back so that I could rub it into his face and always remind him that we beat Palace. Then we finish off with Chelsea. I don't really see us getting anything from Chelsea. We tend to beat them once every blue moon. So 4 points, maybe 4. On to November: Brighton, Brentford, and Arsenal. It's an okay month. We have played okay, can we say, against Arsenal. Not the best, but Arsenal are beatable. They're not the same as what they were under Arsene Wenger. We can say the same about Man United because they've not won the Premier League since Sir Alex left the club. Providing we don't get humiliated by Brighton once again, I can see us getting 3 points against Brighton. Again, depending on how we strengthen the team. Brentford will be a very difficult one. We lost to their second string, which we don't want to remember that. And if they're going to be playing their first team, who knows, it could be an even worse scoreline. So if I said November was an okay one, I'm going to change my mind already and say November could be a tricky one as well. On to December. Now this is what I really didn't like. It really looks horrible to see. From the 15th to the 26th to Boxing Day, we start off with Norwich, Burnley, Leicester. Norwich, we remember the last time they were in the Premier League and they done us over 3-1 with Timu Puki getting a hat-trick, I think it was. We couldn't hit nothing. We couldn't get it was a really horrible game, and we were already calling for Steve Bruce's head then. And so I'm not looking forward to Norwich, even though we are at home, but I'm still not looking forward to Norwich. Burnley, 3 points out. I can see us getting 3 points there. Leicester, if it's anything like the last time we played Leicester, 3 points again. I mean, we got 4-2 last time. Fantastic game. Then we move on to 3 very difficult games over the Christmas period. We have Liverpool away, Manchester City at home before Christmas, and then on Boxing Day we have Man United for the second time. So we'll be done with Man United. We will have Man United at home. Whether we can make a decent Boxing Day out of it, because I don't know. I don't see us getting anything against City. We know how strong and powerful City are, but I have been proven wrong in the past. And then we finish off the year against Everton. Points wise, 6 points possibly, that being Burnley and Leicester. 9 maybe with Everton, but nothing against. I don't know. It's a very difficult month. That I'm probably being very optimistic is the word I'm looking for. Confident about all this, but again, it's Steve Bruce that puts a down on the entire thing. Into January, we take a trip down to St Mary's in the longest distance in the Premier League. It is from Newcastle down in the south to. Well, I don't live in Southampton, but down here in the south to Southampton. That could be. I'd say that could be a 3-pointer one. That one. Watford straight after that, and then Leeds. 6 points in that game. In that month, maybe. 7 if we picked up any form. Maybe get a point against Leeds. Again, I'm not too confident with Leeds. Move on to February. We have Everton, Aston Villa, West Ham and Brentford. That seems a very good month. If we play really well and we are on some form, I could see 4 wins out of 4 in that month. That is a very positive month, that February. I do like that one very well. Into March, we have Brighton, Chelsea and Crystal Palace. And my birthday is in between Chelsea and Palace. So I'm hoping we could get another victory over Palace there. And really rub it into my dad's face again. Brighton, again, memory just floods back to last season. But hopefully maybe we can get a result there, and against Crystal Palace as well. Chelsea, maybe not get anything. So maybe 4 points. 3 off Crystal Palace, 1 off Brighton maybe. Into the April fixtures, we have Tottenham, Wolverhampton, Leicester, Norwich and Liverpool. That is a difficult run in. I don't see us getting anything against Spurs. Wolves, maybe a point or a lucky win. Leicester, that is at home, so we could say a win in that one. Man, convert our win against Leicester in December to maybe a defeat, because they'll have home advantage, especially if the fans are back. And there is talk that the Premier League is looking towards having all stadiums with full capacity again, so fingers crossed that will happen. Norwich, maybe get a win there. Liverpool, it's tough defeating Liverpool, but I think we drew both games last season as well, so they failed to beat us. So it could be a positive right there. It could be a positive, and we got them at home as well. Excuse me. And finally, we move on into May. For the final 3 games of the season, we end on Man City away, Arsenal at home and Burnley away. 2 losses and a win. Straight away, 2 losses and a win. Definitely win against Burnley. Man City and Arsenal, there's no chance getting that. So with our final 4, shall we say, Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal being the main ones, if we are in a relegation scrap, that, well, through April onwards, that is going to be the time when we need to be safe. We need to be safe by February, March. If we can actually get what I feel February being the best month to get points in, and I believe we can get maximum points from all 4 of those games. That's 12 points there. 12 points available in those 4 games, I reckon. We need to be safe in February. March, we can pick up 4 points. But once April comes around, if we're not safe, we are going to struggle very, very difficultly. Because with Spurs, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal all in the running, that is going to be hell. And especially if we have still got Steve Bruce in charge of the club. So fingers crossed that this takeover happens and Steve Bruce is replaced. We have our most of our players are sold, and we generate enough funds to bring in some more players that are capable of not having us in a relegation scrap. If you check back on my last video, you'll see who I've chosen to be sold and who to keep. I haven't really made a list of who I would like to bring in. I'm not really up to date with all of that. Once news breaks of players coming into the club, I'm not really going to do a video until they're holding the shirt and they're fully confirmed as a player. We definitely don't want another Jeff Hendrick or a Joel Linton into the club. We want to make the club better. We want to build a team around, say, Callum Wilson, or if we can bring him back on a permanent deal, we want to build a team around Joe Willock. That would be amazing. But yeah, that is our fixture list. What do you think of those fixtures? Sorry. I'm happy with West Ham to start off with. I'm happy with the first 3 games to begin with. We could possibly pick up maximum points there. If not, we can. I'd say 7. I'm confident of 7 points there. With the draw potentially being against Aston Villa. It could go a little off until say Watford Wolves, and then go off again a bit until say Palace, Brighton and Brentford, Norwich and Burnley in December, with Leicester, Liverpool, City and United probably owning us. Everton, again, depending on who their next manager is gonna be, would determine if we can get something against them. Southampton, Leeds, and Watford, or Southampton, Watford, and Leeds would be maybe another 7 points. February, I'm definitely confident in February. I feel very confident for February. And I feel 12 points is definite. We have to be safe by February. Because after that, it's going to be hell. Like I've already said, and I'm repeating myself now. It's going to be hell, and we need to be safe. We absolutely have to be safe by February. So if Steve Bruce doesn't have us safe by February, we're going down. It's as simple as that, because those fixtures are not going to be kind to us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think I've finally made a short video for once. Hooray! So yeah, what do you think of those fixtures, guys? What fixtures are you looking forward to the most? What fixtures are you dreading the most? Please leave your comments down below. I'll be interested to see what you have to say. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more, please smack that subscription button. It is free to do so. Hit the notification bell so you will never miss a video whenever I post. And smash that thumbs up as well. What more can I say? I am trying to get to 30 subscribers. I am on 23 at the moment, so I'm 7 away. So if you can make that happen by the end of the month, that would be absolutely amazing, guys. But as for that, until the next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you later, guys. See ya.